everyone! So for today's video, we are going to conduct an experiment regarding to liquid viscosity. So the objective of this activity is to understand and compare the viscosity of different fluids by observing how fast a sphere falls through each fluid. Also by measuring the velocity of the falling sphere. And now we can compute the viscosity. So the outcome of this experiment, we should be able to compute and compare the viscosity of different fluid samples and better understand how viscosity relates to fluid's resistance to flow. So now, let's start the process of this activity. So guys, meron kaming 5 na liquid na gagamitin, which is dishwashing liquid, vinegar, soy sauce, and then oil, and then yung water. So need to para makuha yung viscosity nung different viscosity ng
mga liquids.
Yeah, kapag na-drop yung marble. Once na na-drop siya. So, start na tayo.
So, gagawin namin 80 ml kada liquid. Nakita. Tapos ko nakakalat. Dapat palagi malinis yung laboratory. So, palagi tayong itapon namin yung makalat.
So next guys is i-weight natin to para makuha natin yung mass, kasi kailangan natin yung ano din ng
mass. And volume.
Kasi kailangan natin ng volume sa kanya. So yung nakuha natin is 0.05 kilogram
or 50 grams.
50 grams.
And ginamit din namin yung weighing scale para makuha yung weight ng marble. Pero tiner muna namin para mawala yung weight ng ayun lang. So para makuha yung mass ng mga liquid, sukatin natin ulit sa weighing scale pero ima-minus natin yung mass ng bigger.
Kailangan natin i-measure din yung height ng liquid. So, kasi kailangan ito sa pag-solve ng volume ng cylinder. So, kailangan natin yung sa data natin. Kasi hindi siya soft to zero.
It's straight for the grade.
48. 48 centimeters. So, next step guys is ihuhulog na natin to, and then need natin ng time watch para malaman natin yung velocity. Kung gaano ka tagal.
So first, liquid is vinegar. Go. Second liquid, soy sauce. Go.
16.
3, oil, go. Fourth liquid, dishwashing liquid, go. With water, go.
So, hi guys, explain ko lang muna yung naging process natin for this video, and para na rin mas maintindihan natin ng maayos yung experiment na to, which is yung liquid viscosity. So, yung unang ginawa namin is to measure muna yung mga properties ng marble, which is hindi siya napakita, yung iba hindi napakita sa video. First, we measure the diameter, the mass, the volume, the density, and the sphere of the marble. So, sa pag-measure ng diameter, we use caliper. You can also use ruler if you want, but we use caliper para mas accurate yung measurement na maibibigay sa amin. So, bakit nga ba kailangan yung diameter ng marble? Kailangan siya dahil para ma-solve natin yung volume ng sphere or yung marble. So, alam naman natin na yung formula for volume of sphere is equals to 4/3 pi r cube. So, meron na tayong volume. Ibig sabihin, kailangan na natin or mahanap na natin yung density ng marble. We know na ang formula for density is mass over volume. Yung mass, syempre, nakuha natin yon by measuring the weight of the beaker. Tapos, ititer lang natin yon sa weighing scale bago natin ilagay sa beaker yung marble. So, yun yung magiging mass ng marble natin. Yung nakuha naming mass is equals to 5 grams. So, after nun, meron kaming 5 different fluid samples. We have vinegar, soy sauce, dishwashing liquid, oil, and then water. So, kinuha namin yung densities nung bawat fluids na yon. And then, after nun, we conducted the drop ball test for 3 trials sa different fluids na meron kami. So, sa process na yan, kailangan natin ng time and distance para ma-solve ang velocity ng sphere sa pagbagsak nito sa liquid. Para ma-solve natin yung absolute viscosity. So, sa pag-solve since meron na tayong velocity, ang ginawa namin para ma-solve yung absolute viscosity is tinotal namin yung overall velocity para yun yung magiging value ng thermal velocity. So now, ito yung ginamit naming formula para mahanap or ma-solve namin yung absolute viscosity, which is yung mu. So, yung mga components nito, we have diameter of the sphere, density of the sphere, density of fluid, acceleration due to gravity, and then the terminal velocity. Yung terminal velocity, dito nang galing lahat yung sinolve nating velocity from the drop ball test. Next is, ito naman yung formula for to solve the kinematic viscosity. We have the mu, which is the absolute viscosity, and the rho, which is the density. So, yung ginawa namin dito is, tinotal din namin, in-average namin lahat ng nakuha naming density from different fluids. Kaya, yun yung ilalagay namin value for this formula. So, next is, ito yung mga naging data namin based sa experiment and sa naging calculation namin. So, ito yung mga value ng absolute viscosity ng different fluids na meron kami. So, for this table naman, ito yung mga naging data namin for the density ng different liquids na meron kami. So, yung unit na ginamit namin dito is we have kilogram per cubic meter. So, in this table naman, dito naman yung data namin for kinematic viscosity. Yung unit namin dito is meter squared per second. So, ito yung mga naging values ng different kinematic viscosity ng different fluids namin. So, before we proceed to our conclusion, ano muna yung viscosity? So, yung viscosity, it describes a fluid's resistance to flow, essentially measuring its thickness. It is a property that dictates how easily a fluid deforms or moves when a force is applied. To make it short, high viscosity means a fluid resists flow more, and while low viscosity indicates it flows easily. And lastly, for our conclusion, based on the experiment, dishwashing liquid had the highest viscosity among the 5 liquids, while water, soy sauce, and vinegar had the lowest viscosity. So that's all guys, it's a wrap. Thank you for watching and see you for the next experiment. Bye!